It's not Monday, Tom.
Take the shirt off. Shit. It's my favourite t-shirt as well.
It's a cool t-shirt.
Visually describe it to the...
Yeah, but you're limited to only wearing it on Monday.
Shut the fuck up. I was just about to visually describe my t-shirt. It's Monday, but vertical, and then there's a man crawling up the letters while crying. There is an actual tear. Everyone here can vouch for the fact there is an
actual tear.
I vouch.
Actual real tear, not printed. One of your tears.
It's my tears.
Welcome to Having Words. I'm Josh.
I'm Aidan.
I'm Tom.
And usually it's just us three, but occasionally we're joined by one of our friends. Today is not like that. We're joined by Dom.
Thank you.
Dom, how you feeling?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm healthy, living the dream, living the English Brexit dream. Let's get political.
I'm not going there.
Fuck.
I'm not doing it. Can't do it anymore.
Third time's a charm.
We cannot mention Theresa May in this entire podcast, right?
She's doing a third vote, which is incredibly undemocratic.
That sounded so good on the...
Did it?
Firstly, how is everyone? Dom, how are you?
Good. It's Friday.
It's Friday.
Friday.
It is Friday.
Long week?
Yes.
Oh, Dom, you're crying.
You hate your job though, don't you?
Yeah.
What would you do?
Admin assistant.
Killing people.
Lots of filing and
Fuck my
paper
job.
and
Computers.
For what?
Doctor's surgery.
Whoa!
That's pretty cool though.
Yeah, but I feel like the hierarchy is your job, then the person that gets asked, scalpel, and then
It's doctor, so you're basically a doctor.
Scalpel, stat.
That's not the wage.
Not that, yeah, no.
Oh no.
Tax report, stat. You don't get that, do you?
Is it gonna, Dom, is it going to be one of those situations where one day the surgeon's going to be off ill, and they're going to be like, we need someone, and then John's going to be like...
In no way is a man from admin going to be invited into an operating theatre.
I'm thinking of scalpel and I can see your hand moving. I just think of that in the surgery.
I'm just a typer. No, you're not, goddammit, you're a surgeon.
You got to step up to the plate, kid.
Oh my god.
Please, you've just killed him.
I feel like they're far better candidates than an admin man.
Whoa. Oh no, Tom, don't agree.
Probably in the whole hospital. I imagine there is another person who can handle it.
Even like a dentist.
Maybe
Got a dentist in.
There's no one in this hospital. We've got a dentist nearby.
It's good, we got rid of the infected lung, but he replaced it with a filling. Damn it, massive teeth.
Just filled in the entire lung.
Tom, how are you?
I'm alright, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, I'm good.
I'm really good. We had...
Did anybody ask? Yeah, I'm really good.
Tom, we've just done squash.
Yes, we have.
We've made squash.
We made sweet squash.
We went to an orange farm.
You are talking about squash, as in the beverage.
Making squash.
No, we played
Or,
squash.
for any of our American viewers, racquetball.
Is
that what
it
it's called?
actually?
I think it's called racquetball.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you have to say it with the...
Why is it
I
always
want to
so...
say racquetball,
Why is it-
that sounds stupid.
Why is it always so literal in America? Like they have to literally describe things.
It's a
I might be
racquetball.
horribly wrong, but I think it's called racquetball.
I really enjoyed squash. My first time playing it.
I loved it.
How did I do?
You did really well. By the end of it, we were flowing. I think we were
Crying.
just a little bit like, because I hadn't played it for a while. It was your first time. We were building up to an acceptable level. I feel like next time we will be 2% better than what we were. Yeah, we'll be good.
I enjoyed that. That was
Can
fun.
I just ask a quick question?
Go ahead.
How old are you guys? This is like a 45-year-old man.
I knew this was coming. I think I mentioned this while we were playing. It was like, I did it after work, and
We were grunting. Oh,
yeah,
God.
I'm not middle-aged.
Did you tuck in your t-shirts and your shorts?
of course.
No.
Sweatbands?
Oh,
John Cena
Please,
sweatbands.
yes.
We were sliding on the floor though.
Yeah, we were. My knees were.
What did you wear?
Nothing.
What are you wearing?
We were naked.
Naked.
Completely naked.
The next people who book the call knock on the door. Like, excuse me, it's Arthur. I'm naked.
We didn't realise anyone was looking, but there's a massive viewing deck above us.
There
that we
is.
didn't see.
Oh, did you play it in the...
Don't disclose the location where we placed it.
Oh, yes.
It's a terrible.
Edit
I'll
that
bleep it out.
Yeah,
I'll change it to a random location. The White House. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
We played squash at the White House. That's brilliant.
And Aidan.
Well, how are you doing?
I'm good. I played squash.
Good deflection.
Oh, did you? I'm doing good.
I haven't seen you in the last... Great.
The last how long?
Wrap it up.
I haven't seen you in the last few days, Aidan. Where have you been?
Where have I been? Abroad. I've been in Amsterdam.
On a mission or on pleasure?
We'll say leisure. I don't know about leisure.
Isn't the normal phrase business or pleasure?
Oh, yeah.
Not mission or pleasure.
Wow.
Imagine at the airport getting asked that.
It's very last minute. Literally, I booked it like 2 days before I went.
Yeah.
My cousin was going. I was like, "Oh, come." They're like, "Yeah, all right." And then I booked for 3 days.
They're the best trips, spontaneous trips.
It was good. I had all this stuff. I was going to go to the Heineken factory. I was going to pop in, see Anne Frank and all that.
You're right. Help me.
Yeah,
Okay.
and then
Horribly uneducated.
never saw Anne in the end.
No.
Never got around to it.
Didn't
I did,
Justin-
however, go to a sex museum, which was
With the giant
I
penis.
was going to say,
the
did you
giant
go
penis.
there?
Yeah.
Everybody goes there.
There's loads of them. I didn't know there was a few of them.
Anne
You
Frank
walk-
Museum, Sex Museum.
What's the
Anne Frank Sex Museum.
Oh no!
I'm going to go back and actually try and get some stuff done.
Yeah.
Really cool. Got bikes. Nearly got killed by trams every
Classic.
2 seconds. It's
Classic
ridiculous.
Amsterdam.
I love their
Classic.
infrastructure, man. I love how it's just geared around cycling.
Have you been there?
Apparently there's more bikes.
No.
How can you comment?
Huh?
Apparently there's more bikes than people.
There is more bikes.
Wait, so there's bikes just going by themselves, like
Mate, everywhere you go, there's just bikes leaning
cool.
on stuff.
I think it's brilliant. I think it's just the perfect way to run a city.
It went so smoothly. It's so much better than
Yeah.
London. Because
A bike-
London is just congestion everywhere.
Yeah, and
you go to
there's
Amsterdam, you just
there's a
go.
very bad culture in this country, at least geared towards cyclists, because it's all
Yeah.
car dominated or
Yeah.
lorry dominated. And they've been trying lately, like a few of the traffic lights, they now have like little mini cycling
They do,
lights
yeah.
where they go green
And I like
before the actual car lights go.
So they get a head start before they get
But
hit.
it's,
before they get killed.
Yeah.
You have 3 seconds.
the thing is, they
Lorries
go green,
revving.
and then the car one goes green like 2 seconds after.
It's not
So there's
much.
no point.
It's not much.
No point.
No.
Well, did you hear in the news that they might start charging people cycling around London now?
What? Why?
I
Sure, they
saw
should
it
charge
in the
people.
news.
They
Oh.
shouldn't
They start
do.
charging cyclists in London.
They shouldn't do.
Which is
Why?
just
That's
ridiculous.
Stupid.
Exactly.
Can you back that up with any sort of evidence?
Yeah.
Facts? Yeah.
How are they going to
It's
keep
true.
track of it?
Wait.
First of all,
Nuts. What?
because bikes don't have number plates. How are they going to keep track of it?
Good point.
You have to carry one.
Can't hold one up.
Yeah.
G521!
Shout it out.
G521!
That's a really short.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
there
yeah,
won't
but
be
bikes-
many. Bikes don't have. Yeah.
Bikes
they
don't have them, Tom.
Maybe they get their own one. Yeah.
won't. Yeah.
Just a single.
Or maybe
Yeah.
this just isn't true. I'm just going to say
It is,
it's not.
wait.
I don't think it's true.
What are they possibly charging for?
That typing noise you're now hearing is Joshua frantically. searching.
Please. Dom,
Yeah.
would you say you're an avid movie fan?
Definitely, yes.
Whoa, okay, it's quite enough. So the Endgame trailer, the latest one that came out, have you seen it, Aidan?
No. I didn't watch the last one either.
I've seen it without volume.
Why?
Okay.
I was on public transport. And I was looking at it, I was like,
It's
I'm
not the same. I wouldn't have watched it. I
No,
would
I
have
wouldn't have
waited.
bothered. I would have just saved it.
Alright, you
watched
can
it.
pipe down. You haven't even seen it.
Yeah, that's what I said. If it was me, I wouldn't have watched it.
was me,
I feel like we can have Infinity War spoilers because if you're a Marvel fan, you would have seen it by now.
Exactly, yeah.
I
So-
agree.
They all die! Oh
Yeah.
no!
I think, I don't know if you picked up in the Infinity War trailer where they were showing stuff that wasn't in the film. So you had the entire team running through Wakanda with
Yeah.
the Hulk,
Oh yeah.
and then that wasn't in the movie.
Yeah.
And I feel like they've done it for this trailer.
To try and like
Do you
add some
Yeah,
different-
where you've had the team in their new suits,
Which
Yeah.
looks
looking through.
cool.
But yeah, there's Stark there, whereas
Yeah, because
we know he's up in space at the
Yeah.
moment, so it's like,
they might have
it's-
had that in.
yeah, how they just added in.
That's interesting, I didn't think of that before.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it. I watched Infinity War, that was my first full IMAX experience.
Your
with Infinity
first?
War. Yeah, and I was like, it's so good!
I think the
Is it
first
really
thing I saw was The Dark Knight Rises.
That's cool.
You know, the deep bassy sort of music it had combined with Bane's voice. You know the bit. You know that was terrible. You know the bit with the not Super Bowl, American football field as it's
Yeah.
crumbling and breaking. And
Yeah.
There's Bane walking up the stairs. Such a sweet voice. And- Yeah.
Home run!
Out of the park.
Apart from Aiden, I think we've all seen Captain Marvel.
I haven't seen Captain Marvel yet.
Did you see it?
I watched it.
Did you see it?
I've seen it.
Yeah, because
Dominic,
we
you've seen
saw
it?
it. Because he said when we met up, Josh, he said he was going to see
Do you
it
know
in
what?
the evening, wasn't
I told him not to watch it.
he? Listen.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't watched
Which
it
is
at all?
good because that means we can discuss it without discussing spoilers for Aiden's sake and the audience's sake.
Oh, just
So
don't go
basically,
there,
Captain Marvel.
then. I'll just.
No.
Aiden, because you haven't seen it and you might have been exposed to one of the trailers, what's your initial impression of Captain Marvel?
I haven't seen the trailer.
You haven't seen the trailer?
Oh no, I saw a trailer when I was in the cinema to watch something else.
So who is Captain Marvel?
It's like the Superman of Marvel.
Yeah, I suppose he's right.
No,
with that.
that's pretty much true.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
she is
it's a
very
lady.
OP.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically she's where's she been basically? It's my only question, where's she been? She probably could have sorted Thanos out in seconds.
Yeah, well, Ant-Man can do that, can't he, though?
Oh yes. In the rectum.
Is Endgame going to be against Thanos though?
Why would it not be?
It will.
Or is it
I don't
going to be
think
against
it will
Captain
be.
Marvel?
I don't think it will be against anyone.
Do you think it'll be against Captain
I
Marvel?
think it'll be I think it'll be mainly gearing towards fighting Thanos in the last one, and I think
This
this
is the-
middle
This is the
one.
last one.
I thought there was 3.
Game. End.
I thought there was
Exit
3.
game.
Oh wait, hold on, I'm thinking of Star Wars.
Thanos
I'm
is-
easily confused. Sorry, lads.
It would be interesting if they have an aspect on how the Earth had adapted to people just disappearing and stuff. It'd be cool if the first scene was a random family out there who came downstairs and his parents were just dead like dust on the floor or something.
Have you seen?
Sweep it out.
I don't think anyone's seen The Leftovers, have they?
No.
No.
The leftovers.
Yeah, in the other room.
I've heard you talk about it before.
Brilliant TV series. Basically, on one particular day, 1% of the world's population goes missing. So that there could be families where no one's gone. There could be families where the husband and all the kids have gone, just the wife's left. That is
Yeah.
the case in some of the characters.
Oh, God.
But it's brilliant. It's not about the actual day. You do see the day, but you see it from different character points of view.
I love stuff like that.
And then it's all about dealing with this, and it's very very emotional, and it's about the chief of police and how he deals with it and how it broke apart his family. And his wife went through something on the day it happened which blew my mind. I don't think any of you sitting here could probably guess what it was, but it was mad and really deep what happened to her. But it's such a great TV series, and it just really hits you because it's such a human story. I think it's great.
I like that when they go in depth because the
Yeah.
superhero movies. The thing of that is it's people which we can't really relate to because they all have superpowers or super intelligence or whatever. So I think it would be good if in Endgame they do have this could be you and your family are dust. Oh wow!
Well, I think they'll have I do think they'll have a human element to it because you see it at the end of Captain Marvel. There's a post-credits scene which you could probably just look up on YouTube. It's the bit where they're all standing around looking at the missing counter going up,
yeah.
and they're all like, "This is my worst nightmare."
Yeah.
Black Widow goes, "I've had worse nightmares." And
Yeah.
Oof. Do we know how long or what's the time difference between Infinity War or
Sounds
Endgame?
like straight away.
Because it could be years, maybe.
It could be years.
Don't
Yeah,
know.
right.
Still trying to figure
Didn't
out how
think
to...
Or like Aiden said, it could be straight away. Immediately afterwards.
Mm.
Why would it not be straight after?
I don't
like
think it
a year
will be.
after.
I think you'll see the reaction straight after, maybe in the first scene, and then it'll be
10 years later.
some time later.
Yeah.
Don't know about 10. What would Thanos be doing?
He's just sort of sat there, didn't he? Probably trying to fix the gauntlet.
Come on.
Actually, why would you need to? He's already.
He's
fixed his-
done.
Yeah.
Because he did it to literally everyone in the universe, didn't he?
He doesn't really need it anymore. He's
He doesn't.
done it. He's
Did he-
Well, it broke.
Yeah, it broke. Didn't he just want to sit and
He just sort of sat
watch the
there.
sunrise?
And that's
didn't
what he did at the end of Infinity War.
But
He's
then
still
the
doing
thing
that
is,
now.
what happens when the population just goes back to normal again, just increases
It'll
again?
come
'Cause
back.
That's what will happen.
I think it'd take a little while before that happens. If literally
Yeah.
half the universe, not just half of Earth.
Mm.
Wait, if it was half the universe, then we'd only have one person on Earth.
We wouldn't even have one person on the person.
We'd have 0.24 people on the
It's a
planet.
leg.
That's a leg.
Well, no, because wasn't it just 50%
of every
Of
every species.
Yeah.
Of
Yeah.
every species.
Because although there's humanoids out there in the galaxy, they're not humans. They're classed as something else.
Oh my god,
Right.
what if he pandas and that are endangered? What if
didn't
what if
expect
there's
this.
only 10 left and he just killed all the females? He just wiped them out.
To be fair, pandas do probably need to die.
What? No.
What purpose do they serve? Aidan?
They're the most adorable thing.
We're
Yes.
keeping them alive in zoos because they would kill themselves. Have you seen videos of they try to
climbing
kill
trees.
themselves? I reckon they actually are. I reckon it's a scream for help. They're like, please just let us die.
Just let us
Because
die.
existence is pain.
They also never have sex, which is why they're in a problem at
Yeah.
the moment. They're just too lazy.
That would be enough for me.
They're
want to
too
go.
lazy.
What I'm concerned about
Yes.
with the concept of the click is if you're having sex with someone, just
Oh
dust.
yeah, wait. What if you're in the person? Does it just dust away as
That,
well?
that happens in The Leftovers. The chief of
Whoa.
police is having sex with someone.
Oh,
What? They just die.
But
it disappears.
straight up just disappears. It's not like because that dust.
Just like out of nowhere, just a little like.
Takes his dick.
Oh, it sparkles.
It must have been that good.
In that case, in the case of Thanos' click theory, it wouldn't be a person unless it came out of the womb and was disattached from the host.
To survive, we all must remain attached for the rest of our lives.
Quickly!
Umbilical cord.
Reattach that?
Connect it back
Belly
up.
buttons are
Oh
weird.
god, that'd be graphic, wouldn't it?
Mum's
Just
still
have
got
mums
umbilical
walking
cord.
around with like tentacles if they have more than one kid. They'd just be like tubes
They're
everywhere.
all just dangling.
How did we know in history to chop it off?
I think it falls off naturally.
Does it?
Yeah,
Oh.
but it's better to just cut it off, I think. Or they'd probably chew it off, actually, wouldn't you, back in the day? You wouldn't want it. You
I
wouldn't
think
want
they
it.
had knives and sharp weapons, man.
Aiden's been to Amsterdam, okay? They do some...
I've been enlightened. No, but surely you just chew it off, wouldn't you?
Why would you do that? You have a
Because
knife.
you don't have a knife yet. First ever humans. What are you going to do?
Nails.
What do cats do? They
Rock.
lick it. They
Sharp
lick it.
rock. And they had prehistoric Neolithic
Tetanus.
axes, mate.
Stanky rock. Just
They don't know what
whack it.
tetanus is.
Mate,
do that.
I'm sure they didn't worry about that. They had no idea that tetanus was a thing. They didn't even know to brush their teeth, mate.
No, so
Dental hygiene
your breath's already bad.
was
Just chew
terrible.
it. Chew it off.
Infect
Just a
it
bit-
with your own...
Well, a lot of cultures cook it, don't they?
Yeah, eat it.
Yeah, so I think after a while it probably just falls off, right?
What decides if you have an innie and out or
Probably
outie?
how
Is
they
that,
cut it. Do
Well,
you think it's how
what
they cut
do
it
you
when
have?
you're born?
I have
an innie.
like a mini outie.
Oh, you do?
I've got innie.
I've just got innie. Mine's just raw.
Dom,
innie.
come on, join me.
Oh, we're all in
Oh,
here.
what the hell?
We're in the club, dude. Yours wasn't cut right.
Hold on, let's have a look. That's weird.
Because I was,
It's your
I
one,
was
mate.
the first...
Why is it in and then you just... It's like you've got a fourth nipple.
They obviously they gave the rookie the job of cutting. No, don't they ask the parents?
No, they asked the admin guy.
Dominic, we need you.
How do you tie on?
She's trying to tie it.
Help me! We're ready to start the games.
Really?
It's game time already.
Oh.
Game time.
Dom, you've listened to a few episodes.
Yeah,
And you've listened to every type of game.
I have. Yeah.
Do you reckon you could label them? All three types?
First question. Don't get it wrong.
So you got the one where you got to guess the headline,
Yep.
Yeah, nice.
the Open Dictionary one,
Yep.
and then movie pictures.
Would you call me? Yeah, exactly. So, for this week,
Ooh. Is it a new one? That's a new game.
we're doing all three,
Oh,
but
oh,
we're replacing Urban Dictionaries because we did that last week with Kira with a new game.
oh.
Ooh.
I'm intrigued.
I'm intrigued.
Connect 4.
Really good.
Othello.
Really
What's
good.
that?
What?
Othello?
Is that the play?
What?
It's
Yeah,
not
that's a
game.
play. That's just Shakespeare play, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just not
You
a
haven't,
game.
you haven't
is it?
heard of the game Othello? Surely you've heard of the game. With the black and white.
Is this some sort of privileged game?
Maybe.
Is this some sort of game?
Some sort of middle class.
Yes.
I'll bet my firstborn on this game of Othello. Competition time. Last week we were joined by Kira, who unfortunately lost the lead because of Tom, really. And you stole it because Kira
That was savage, that was.
gave her answer before I said who goes first.
I quite literally yoinked it.
You did yoink it, tweeting on the toilet.
That was the one.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you even remember the word?
No.
Oh my god.
Aidan, what was the word?
Swooping.
Tweeping, Tom. You just destroyed her for no reason.
What was that? Just tweeting on the toilet? That's easy, mate.
It wasn't.
You wouldn't have got it.
You literally said, "Oh, I didn't even think of that," because I looked at it the other day. You were like, "Oh, I didn't
Nah.
even, wasn't even nearly."
I
there."
would have got that, mate.
So Kira was left without a winning name. Tom the Powerful had won and replaced his name with the Powerful, which is a pretty good one.
Pretty good one.
The Powerful with Aidan. What did you replace it with? Do you remember?
Tom, the tiny.
Tom the Tiny. And as we know, with the games, although you win, you're not guaranteed a good title.
It's true, but anything's better than pregnant.
Anything's better than Aidan. You've been stuck with
Tiny?
pregnant for
No,
like.
I'd take pregnant. That's true.
Aidan, you've had pregnant for like the last 5 episodes, I think.
I know, it must be juice soon.
Nice. Dom, how are you feeling about your first name?
Something good.
So, round 1. This week is going to be a mixture of the games that we play. Headline blanks, ABC names, which is the new game that we're trying
Whoa.
out, and movie pitches.
Easy as
bitches.
1, 2, 3.
You won.
Damn.
Sing a
That's the game,
song.
you just get it.
That's it, man.
Round 1, we're starting with guess the blank word out of the headline from this week. This headline was on BBC, okay? And we're starting with Dom because he's the guest.
Okay.
Then Aidan. Then Tom because he won last week. Tom the Tiny.
Tom the tiny and
I won
insignificant.
with a lot of help. I don't think I should be last.
I'd say it was more of an assist than a win.
It wasn't assist.
Assisted win.
Definitely an assist.
Round 1.
Ding ding.
UK scientists growing blank in labs.
It's like basic, like DNA.
Ooh.
UK scientists growing DNA in labs. Incorrect.
I'm going to say they're growing, like, babies.
Incorrect. What? How did that work?
I don't know, maybe they're...
Test tube babies.
Like test tube babies, but like sci-fi ones where they're in the pods, like, floating around like...
I'm just picturing Alien with all the eggs on the
Yeah, it's
floor.
kind of like that.
One of the scientists walks over to it and it goes, opens up, and then out pops a screaming infant.
Yeah, except it's just crying. It's just annoying, so you just close it again. Not now.
It's not time.
Yeah, the scattergun.
I was thinking more, the scanner as well.
No, don't just straight up eradicate.
Just fucking
As soon as it
opens.
Tom, UK scientists growing blank in labs.
Organs.
Ooh, good one.
Ooh.
Thought so.
Very good one.
Incorrect.
Fuck.
So because you guys have gone around once, I'm going to give you a hint.
Okay.
It's edible. And I know babies and organs are edible.
Organs.
It's edible, Dom. UK scientists growing blank in labs.
Depends how broad it is.
Like artificial food, maybe.
Yeah?
Well, that's too broad.
It's quite broad.
Yeah, I don't think.
Correct!
I think I know what I'm going for.
I
But,
think I know what you're going to say.
Artificial. What would scientists be making? Why would they want to make this thing?
I know why.
I
If
think
it's,
I've
if
got
it's
an
what I
idea.
think,
I'm going down the interstellar route. I've got an idea.
That's what I got here, so I can just go like potatoes.
Ah, okay.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
you can already grow those. So
You
I don't
can
think
grow
it'll be
those.
there.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
if you
hold
can
on.
save, but if you can save maybe huge fields, if you can just grow it in a lab.
Grow in your hand. Okay. Incorrect.
I'm going to say meat. Like burger meat or something like that. Like edible, like artificially grown meat.
I
So you can take like a sample from
You're
a
going to
cow.
have to be specific. Because it's like saying fruit. You're going to have to say like banana or apple or something.
Okay. How do you know? Did you just look at the screen? Oh no, you're
I'm
just
just
saying.
saying.
I'm going to say. Does it have to be like a specific meat? I'm going to say like beef is probably the most consumed one.
Incorrect.
Oh, definitely Tom's got
Thomas.
this one then.
Well, I don't know, because it could be one of two things I'm thinking.
What are you thinking?
Well, I'm not going to say.
Yeah, give us both.
I've learned from Kira's mistakes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm going to go for growing chicken.
Incorrect.
Oh, good. That was my second one.
Okay, now I'm going to give you the second hint, which you guys are kind of on. It is a meat.
Ooh. Well, there's like two more. So
Let's go with pork then.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to say yeah, you got it right.
Okay.
that was gonna be. I was gonna say that.
Was it pig?
It was bacon.
Oh,
Bacon.
Which
I was
counts.
thinking broader, like because beef you can use in burgers, steaks, roast dinner. You can use it for loads.
I know they are making them with sales and making like
Yeah,
actual...
that's crazy, isn't it?
Well, I wasn't sure if to go for meat or an animal, like
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
growing an animal for the purpose of killing
A chicken legs up.
it. Yeah.
British scientists have joined the race to produce meat grown in the lab rather than reared on the roof. That's an expression.
Reared on the roof. That sounds like a great porn film name.
Reared on the roof. Students in the University of Bath.
Of course, it's
Of all
Bath.
places, Bath.
Have grown animal cells on blades of grass in a step towards cultured meat.
On blades of grass.
So they've grown.
So they're giving it grass,
I don't know. That's all it says. Blades of grass.
or on a blade of.
How to make artificial meat? Tissue taken from pig, stem cells extracted, stem cells grown into
Controversial.
muscle
Is
fibers.
this an easy 5-step?
Do it yourself.
Basement.
Stem cells grown into muscle fibers in a bioreactor,
Whoa.
and then thousands of fibers are needed to produce a single piece of bacon.
So there's no point really.
Yeah, but to be fair, think of the amount of effort and energy and food and everything that goes
Yeah, that's
into
true.
growing actual animals,
Living animals.
which is why our Earth is dying.
Well, would you guys eat artificial meat?
I'll give it a go.
I don't see why not.
Corn
corn,
is
yeah.
artificial meat.
It's a fungus. It's not.
Yeah?
It's not. Yes, it's made of fungus, like some kind of mushroom thing, and they just because it's got a good texture,
Yeah.
they just flavour it. It's all artificial, other than you know whatever they put in it. The
That's
only one
depressing.
natural thing is like the mushroom it comes from, and then they just add loads of stuff to it.
You're a fun guy.
Hey. He was looking at Josh for the.
I wasn't.
Okay. Dom, you won 1 point.
Thank you.
Aiden.
First point.
Aiden the pregnant, 0 points. Tom the
Zero.
tiny man. Sorry, it's Tom the tiny. 0 points. Contain yourself. So the next game we're playing is a new game that I want to try. ABC names. Easy as. So what I need you to do is all get out your phones and get up the alphabet.
What if we
I
didn't
know
bring a
my
phone?
alphabet if I can sing the song.
Exactly.
What if we didn't bring a phone? You didn't tell us to bring a phone.
Then I would have sorted it out. So this one is to keep you guys on your feet. It's very fast paced.
Can I
I'd
not
rather sit
down? Very good.
Very good.
Here's how we play. I'm going to give you a proposal, such as a really bad name for a crisp company or something, but not that specific. And then I'm going to give you a letter to start on, and then I'm going to give you a person to start with, and you're going to go round, and then give me a title of what could be relevant to what I say.
So like a product or a...
Yeah, but like a really
it's
bad
a
name for
bit
crisp,
like
such as
word
like airbag
association.
or something. If it begins with an A,
Yeah.
and I'm going to make a note of if they're funny or not, because we have to say really quickly. All right? Do you kind of get
I'm
it?
going to struggle to do
Well,
that.
yeah, very
Alright.
much struggle.
So the first one is rejected jelly bean flavours. Okay, and we're starting with.
Oh, so we go A, B, C, D, E, F.
No,
Yeah.
no, he's going to pick a letter.
So you're starting
Why
with.
have we got this up?
So
Because you can go through it, because then you're going to go through it.
Oh yeah, because then you don't got ABC.
So basically, if I give Aiden A, then you're going to have B next, and so on. So you
Oh,
keep
that's what I
going.
meant. Yeah.
Yeah.
we do. Right, okay.
So you're starting with D, Aiden starting, then Tom, then Dom. I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
That's all I need, baby. That's on a good day.
Very good day.
Okay, Aiden. 3, 2, 1, go.
Dick.
Do I go straight away?
Yeah.
Embryo.
Ah, okay.
Frogs.
Okay.
That's the first thing that came in my head.
Gonorrhea.
Yeah.
Go on, Tom.
Halitosis.
Oh, God.
Dom,
Great.
carry on. If you take too long, we'll just have to keep
Yes.
going around.
Pass the letter, so I'm on I now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh my God, I wasn't ready for I.
Pass the
I
letter to
wasn't
Tom.
ready. Oh man.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Well,
I'm just gonna think about I now.
Pass the letter to Dom.
Oh my God. Go.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll go.
Pass the letter to Aiden.
Infants.
Okay, yeah.
Okay.
Tom.
So now I'm J.
Yeah. Pass the letter to Dom.
Can I say like 2 words? Like I could go like Jamaican food.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I like that.
Oh,
Yeah, okay,
right,
yeah.
Jamaican food. That's
Okay, yeah.
nice.
Aiden.
Okay, ketamine.
Tom.
Lemon. Fuck.
What? No, that's a brilliant flavour. You can't give it.
Dom.
Milk.
Oh, that's actually good.
Aiden.
N.
What?
N.
Pass it, Dom.
Nappies.
Tom.
Oh, okay.
He said
Oh, okay, you said it in time. Okay, yeah, I'll give you that.
orgasm.
Nice.
Dom.
Poop.
Nice.
Quebec. I don't know what was looking for.
That's funny, man.
Tom.
I'm Canadian.
Pass it on to Dom. Pass it on to Aiden.
Raspberry.
Okay.
Great.
Tom.
Oh,
That's it. That's time up.
Sorry about that last answer.
Well done, guys. So basically,
Got worse and worse.
That's difficult.
I was giving you points and just getting answers because there was passes. In first place, who won this round was Aiden.
Hey.
That's fair.
By quite a commanding lead. Well done, Aiden. So you won that round.
What, I won ABC names.
Yeah, you
First
won
time.
ABC names.
First ever winner.
So
spent 10
how do you
minutes
feel? That was quite a
I like
fast-paced
that one.
game.
I like that one. I'm
Yeah.
sweating because
I
it was
mean-
very stressful. but I
Yes,
like that one.
first time playing it. So once I get more of a structure.
It's just that mental block.
It
You're
is.
staring
As
at it
soon
and
as
you're
he,
like,
as soon as Dom threw it off, I'm high now.
That's the issue because you can't really plan ahead in case someone else messes up.
No, see that's what I was doing.
I don't know we could do
Went
2
out the window.
words, otherwise for I would have
Oh.
been like Indian man.
Oh my god! Of course you would have won.
Of course I would have.
Aiden the pregnant 1 point. Dom the 1 point. Thomas the tiny pathetic
Jesus.
0.
Just adding more negative
You're a little
adjectives
bitch.
to the end.
0 points.
The last time I trained you at squash. Motherfucker.
Ooh, please. Just because I beat you, we didn't play a
No,
game.
did
That was
you?
fun. No,
No, we didn't actually play
it was a lot of fun.
competitive round. We were mainly just mentally beating each other.
Hate you, man. Speaking of competitivity, round 3, possibly the last
This
round.
is the hardest one.
Ding ding.
Ding, 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 ding. This one is movie pictures. We've all done this before. Dom, you've heard this one before.
Channeling my inner Joe.
Oh, yeah, Joe. This one is relevant.
I have to do that.
What's he doing?
About
What do you mean?
traffic lights.
Do you like the traffic light ones?
Yeah, I don't know where he got that from.
Episode 7,
That was
check it out.
I think
Why do you
all
know them?
of our Liam Neeson answers were great.
They were really good, especially Joe's.
I actually won that round too.
Okay, so I'm going to be giving out 3 points to creativity, relevance to the genre, or actor, or celebrity, or public figure. Every week I add another thing on it, could be. And then also good use of the object. So, to make this relevant to this week...
Just pouring a drink.
To make it relevant to this week, the public figure... Sorry, politician... Why does it sound so good on the microphone?
I saw it in your eyes. I saw it in your face
I wasn't
before you
good
did
at
it.
it.
You were like... That's quality.
So, the person's name, because it's relevant to this week, Theresa May.
Oh, God.
Incredibly undemocratic.
Superhero movie, and the random object is a hedge cutter. Tom starting,
Oh, fuck.
then it's Dom, then Aiden. It's difficult because you might think you have a really good usage for the object, but then somebody else might have an even better usage. So it depends what you want to focus on to try and get that point. Joe was quite good at getting creativity. He's quite good at setting the scene and everything.
Got it.
Got the right answer.
Correct, 100% right answer. It's all going to come out awful. But you have to bear with me on it. But I think I've got it.
It's a tough one. It's a one rounder for movie pictures, so I thought I'd squeeze out the last bit of creativity and improv in your head.
I'll go for it.
Tom,
Oh, you first.
you have 2 minutes,
Okay.
That's a lot of time.
I'll be less than that.
starting from now.
Okay, so it's themed around Brexit, of course.
Whoa.
Didn't see that coming.
Right, so Theresa May is the superhero, and the EU is the evil villain. The evil villain, and each representative of each country is a villain, and they are armed with hedge cutters, and they are slaughtering innocent British people for their defiance against the European regime. Theresa May and a small bunch of Brexiteers decide to take a stand against this and rise up and rebel against their EU overlords and go on a mega quest, I'm talking crusade style, across to the mainland Europe and then work their way through to EU's headquarters in Brussels, Belgium, and they fight their way through the vicious hordes of EU officials, finally make their way through the building, the big HQ building, fight their way through, reach the final boss, who is Juncker, I think his name is, who is the evil villain, and he's got hedge cutters on each finger, he is armed to the teeth, and then Theresa May simply stares at him and says, "Brexit means Brexit," and then kills him. End of story.
Wow.
I like that, well done. You still 30 seconds left. Tom, quickly the title.
The title is Strong and Stable.
Wow.
Tom, I like that.
Thanks, man.
I like that.
Thanks, appreciate it.
How do you guys feel? Less confident, more confident now?
Less confident.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Maybe less confident. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
At least yours was pretty.
Mine was
You
good.
knew what you wanted. Mine is.
I didn't.
I have an idea, and how it's going to come out.
That's
I
how
don't know.
mine started.
It's gonna kind of just go from here and out here.
They're the best
gonna go
ideas.
for a filter, so I'm just
It's
gonna
the
move
best
out of it.
idea, man.
They're the best ideas though. Dom, you're next.
Okay.
2 minutes starting from now.
Okay, so mine is instead Theresa May is the villain.
Ah.
So I'm sort of picturing her Edward Scissorhands, Wolverine, but with hedge cutters instead.
Of course.
Mhm.
And it's her trying to negotiate EU Brexit, and she just massacres that. Just makes an absolute mess of it. She's at the moment, but with her actual hedge cutters, and then eventually Boris comes along and
What's oi.
And he's got a chainsaw and he kills her.
Oh.
Nice, I like it. When she goes to sign her final deal that she worked so hard for, is there a bittersweet ending where she tries to do it but cuts up the paper? And it's like, why was I born with hedge cutters?
But she cuts it exactly 52%.
51-48, I think it was.
Oh,
51-49 if it has to add up to 100.
Oh, sorry. Yes,
That's
of course.
ridiculous. That's crazy. Dom, well done. You've still got 40 seconds left. 40 minutes left.
40
A
minutes.
title for your one.
Can I come back to it?
You don't have to give a title, that's right.
You don't have time.
Aiden. I like that one.
Annoyingly,
I like how you kept with the scissor hands work.
annoyingly,
Dom's already used the plot of Theresa May being the villain.
And Tom's got
Which is
Theresa May being the hero.
Yes, but she's the villain in mine.
Okay,
That's fine.
2 minutes.
She's the villain in mine as well.
2 minutes starting from... Go.
Now?
Yeah.
Cool. So we're in the future. Land is...
Whoa.
Yeah, we're in the future. So land is like... what's it called?
Premium.
A precious premium. There you go, it's premium. It's at a premium.
That's a point for me, by the way.
Which means there's lots and lots of money involved. And lots of tax that you have to pay if you want to have more land and bigger houses, bigger gardens, blah blah blah. So say you've got a nice, I don't know, tree in your garden. Right, let's do that. Standard, not a big deal, it's just a tree. But wait, the government are in on it. And they super fertilise all like people's garden plants, house plants, to make it take up more space. So, oi mate, you're actually using 10 more square metres, which means your property is now big money for us. And then there's a small group of people that realise this, and Theresa May's behind it all, and they go around, they are the hedge cutters, they're a little clan, a little squad, and they go around, you know, chopping down trees and like defertilising it, and like just maintaining it so that basically Theresa May loses loads of money and doesn't win because she's the villain.
There we go. Nice. No mention of Brexit.
They are the hedge cutters. No mention of Brexit. No, why would I?
Big
I'm
thing.
bored of Brexit. Just do it already.
And Aiden, title, 40 seconds left.
Theresa May.
Oh my
Tree.
god. You're down to -2 points.
That was shit.
As per usual, you boys, with a tough set for this round for movie pitches. Theresa May's a tough one.
That is a tough
It's
one.
relevant to this week though. Still put up a good fight. First point for creativity. I'm giving it to Thomas.
Ooh.
Point for creativity. Just as I had planned. Next point for relevance to the genre or to the character, Theresa May. This was a tough one, but I think I'm giving it to Aiden.
Yay. They're not superheroes, but they're heroes. They're the people's people, and that's what people want to see when they see a superhero.
Wait, but whose character? Theresa May?
Theresa May, like the relevance of
Superhero
her.
characters sort of sound like vigilantes.
But I'm looking more towards the genre in this case, which was...
Oh, the genre.
Okay.
And finally, object. We had the hedge cutters, quite a big role. Theresa May having them on her hands.
Mm-hmm.
And...
The EU representation.
Yes.
Slaughtering.
Of all things you could wield.
Hedge cutter.
For me, the notes I made, it was between Aiden and Dom.
What?
Slightly more relevant, slightly more focused than your one, Tom.
Alright, mate.
And because I like the idea of Dom combining the character and the object together as one piece,
Wow.
giving it to Dom. Which means all three of you received a point, which means what the final scores are Tom, 1 point.
Yep.
Aiden,
I didn't win because I'm getting rid out last second.
2 points.
Yeah.
And Dom, 2 points.
Oh wait.
Shit.
Do you know what that brings us to?
Bonus
ABCs.
game.
Bonus game, which today is Urban Dictionaries, which is what we did last week.
Oh nice.
Dom, you get to experience the full wrath of all of the games and a new one. So hopefully next time you come on, we'll be doing ABCs and you all know your ABCs.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, they're 1, 2, 3 and then
Piece of piss.
Dom and Aiden. Aiden the pregnant, Dom the... Josh the mad and Tom's the tiny, we're spectating.
We are.
Tom, you can look at it.
Oh, thanks, man.
Tom, do you want to host this one actually, if you just read out what it is?
Yeah, sure. 3-finger salute.
3-finger salute. We're starting with Dom, then Aiden.
This is
Mhm.
interesting. I like this one.
You like this one? 3-finger salute.
It's hard.
That's what she said.
Mm.
So it's an actual salute with 3 fingers.
Well, I don't know.
You can say that if you want.
Couple ideas.
Couple ideas.
Just
Dom, you
one.
only get one,
Just
mate.
one.
No.
Come on now.
First one, I think it's like
Incorrect.
I've just got Inglourious Bastards in my
Excuse
head.
me?
Like in the bar when he orders the drinks and he does it wrong.
Because Germans use that.
Yeah. So
they
you've
hold
got
the
your
thumb.
He's a
pinky and your
spy.
thumb.
Oh.
He's an American spy and he
Yeah,
does that, which is the American
Sweet.
British way of doing it.
Yeah.
And then all the Germans are like,
Is that how he gets caught out?
Yeah.
That's
So you're saying it's that? It's doing an incorrect, asking for 3.
Yeah. Whatever, yeah.
Incorrect.
Okay.
Incorrect, Dom. Aiden.
I'm gonna say 3 finger salute. You do that to someone, you're being polite, right?
Yeah.
But really, read between the lines. What do you get?
Hang on, that's a minute. Oh!
Oh my god! See that? Read between the
I
lines.
saw that.
Boy,
Okay, yeah.
I'm going for.
Jesus.
See again.
So your middle finger being amongst the 3 fingers. It's like
It's like a more polite way of like
Swearing.
an incognito way of swearing.
Incorrect.
Oh.
I'm going to say something completely opposite. I think it's maybe something sexual.
I was gonna go there as well.
So I'm going to say it's maybe some like fingering technique.
Oh my god!
Ancient fingering technique.
stuff of legend.
Effective for thousands of years.
This is being written about and celebrated in many
He has become a
stories.
master of the 3 finger salute.
So 3 fingers in the vagina.
Oh my god!
Bro, it's gonna be sick.
Incorrect.
Oh,
Okay, there we
Aiden.
go.
it's left a bad taste in my mouth. Mine's even grosser because I was going, you know what this move is. We all know this move.
Oh, you mean the one in the...
Yeah, but there's 3 fingers involved, so it's 2 in that one and 1 in the other one.
Ah!
That's what I'm
I
going
thought that was E.
for. That's a shocker.
You know what, Aiden?
What?
The what? The shocker.
Yeah, that's the shocker's good. You know what, Aiden?
What?
Incorrect.
Oh, damn.
Okay, Tom and I are going to give you the hint now.
Are we?
Tom is Jesse and I'm Maria.
It's 4:59 p.m. Let's get the hell out of here.
I'm still working in this spreadsheet. Nah, fuck it. And I'm giving this computer the 3 finger salute. Time to bounce. Dom.
I've got it.
Dom.
I've got it.
3-finger salute.
Dom, who works in admin.
Both of
On
you are.
computer.
Okay, I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
Both of you have definitely done the 3 finger salute before.
Oh yeah, many times. Oh yeah. Still talking about that one, right?
No.
Dom, any ideas? The 3 finger salute.
Has it got to do with computers?
Yeah.
Interesting. I want to not be pregnant anymore. I hope I get this right.
I think Dom wants a name. Dom, the 3 finger salute to do with computers.
Okay, so I think it's a 3-part process.
Go ahead.
So the first one, so you mentioned spreadsheet, so he doesn't save the spreadsheet.
Okay.
He then just shuts off the computer,
Okay.
and then the third part's just giving the middle finger.
Ah!
Wow.
I like that, Dom. But it is incorrect.
I'm going to go for 3-part process. Step 1, control. Step 2, alt.
Ah.
Step 3, delete.
Correct answer.
Yes!
Well done. See,
Yes.
it makes sense now.
It does make sense.
But
when you went
it is tough.
computer.
It's tough. I wouldn't have got it.
It is
That's
tough,
really
difficult.
nice, yeah.
Well done, Dom. Unfortunately, this time you haven't won, but you might have saved yourself a bad name.
That's true.
We'll find out.
We'll find out.
After
Aiden,
break.
how you're excited? You're moving your leg. You're happy.
That's my
You
anxiety.
get. Oh.
Crippling.
You now get a randomly generated name.
Ooh.
Tom, you can do the honours of clicking.
Oh, can I? Aiden, you were the pregnant.
Yes.
You are now.
Aiden there.
It's so wrong. Aiden the happy.
Aiden the happy.
That'll be for the first time in 22 years of this planet.
Jesus.
You're happy because you're finally not
I'm
pregnant.
happy because I'm
anymore.
not pregnant now.
Congrats, man.
Well done. How does it feel?
I feel elated.
Yeah. And Dom, how does it feel?
Dom there.
What? Just on the...
Dom, I feel like you
You're
should.
nothing.
Dom, I feel like this should spark some revenge to come back on and beat
It will
up
be.
Aiden.
Yeah.
So Dom, this means you're definitely going to have to come back on in the future.
Yeah.
How does it feel being on having on this podcast, episode 12?
It was good.
You like it?
I did. It was different.
First time.
So obviously I just listened to it, so it's different being on it.
Yeah, this time people are listening to you when you speak
Yeah.
alongside
What?
listening to it.
Jesus.
It's very
Jesus.
strange, isn't it?
Dom, any shout outs before we finish? Any projects you're working for? Any people you want to shout out?
You free from me on?
Oh, you're the first guest. You're the first guest that has
And
shouted
your
out.
grandparents.
Oh, that's
hosting us.
quite
Oh, yeah, that's
a
Yeah, I think we've done that before.
We've done it many a
Good
time.
shout
Thank you,
out,
the
good shout out.
grandparents.
Good ones, though.
Aidan, any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to Amsterdam. Shout
Yeah,
out to bikes.
shout out to Amsterdam. Tom, any shout outs?
You three gentlemen.
Oh,
Hey.
there's so much inner love right now.
Yeah.
Now I'm not just Aidan the happy, I am just happy.
Aidan the heart.
Good.
Oh,
I do mean it. I do mean it. Thank you for being there, everyone.
I love you, Tom.
Appreciate
Thank
it,
you.
lads.
Thank you.
And I'm going to shout out everyone but Tom. I'm going to shout out Dom. Thank you for being here, Dom.
Cheers, Dom.
Cheers, Dom.
Good guest.
First time, good guest. First
GG.
time on the GG. Good game, Dom.
Good go.
First time on a podcast. Make sure you're subscribed to us on iTunes or following us on Facebook at Having Words Podcast or on Instagram at Having Words for updates. Be sure to like and share with your friends. We're also on Reddit r/Having Words. You can support us on Patreon.
Money.
Patreon. Money.
All the money.
Patreon.com/Having Words, but also on YouTube where you can check out all of our episodes in the YouTube format if you like. Don't know why you do that. But please, if you like this episode, leave an iTunes rating and review. Dom, final word.
Take Aidan's happy.
Happy final word. Thank you ever so much for listening. See you guys next week.